Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today at 405 Walnut Street in the heart of downtown Harrisburg to celebrate the grand opening of the new Soul Burrito here in Harrisburg. Now, if you've heard the name Soul Burrito, it's because they're already well known in the city and in the region. Started out in a food truck. A food truck that I learned earlier today was purchased with 280,000 miles on it. Used to deliver coats and garments in New York City. It took vision and a little bit of courage, I think, to buy that truck and to fix it up. And out of that truck and that small kitchen on the truck and festivals throughout all of central Pennsylvania, you refined the recipes for the burritos that we can get here today. And then, just last year, right? Yes, you decided to experiment further and open a stand in the Broad Street Market in Harrisburg. And that's how so many people know Soul Burrito here today in the city. And this is yet the next step, a chance to tap into that downtown lunch crowd and expand the business even further.
Yes.
What a story. What a story of entrepreneurialism. What a story of what is possible today in the restaurant business in Harrisburg. And the number one thing it takes is dedicated leadership on the part of entrepreneurs like yourself. This is Chef Obi, his wife Nicole. Together, you manage this vast empire of food choices here called Soul Burrito.
Yes.
Now, I have to say that this is an example of how businesses are continuing to not only open, but also expand, grow, and really thrive here in the city. And I asked you before we decided to cut this ribbon, why Harrisburg? And you said some really interesting things. First, you like the diversity of the region and the fact that people are probably willing to experiment culinarily with all sorts of different things. And the ability to have a weekend destination like the Broad Street Market, a week lunch destination here, and a food truck all at once, centrally located within a short drive of so many festivals and activities, it's really the perfect location.
Absolutely.
So Soul Burrito is open for lunch every day of the week, open 10 to 2:30 in the afternoon. And in a very excited change, you're going to start delivering here very shortly.
Absolutely.
You can call in your order, and a happy bicyclist will take that burrito to your office building or wherever you are. And that's a great thing to look forward to. Chef Obi,
Yes.
why don't you just talk a little bit about what people can expect to find when they come to the restaurant? What makes what gives a Soul Burrito its soul?
Coming to Soul Burrito, you're going to experience a vast amount of emotions. First, you're going to enjoy our visuals. You'll enjoy the great customer service that we have to offer. And finally, you'll enjoy our great food. We put every bit of love and dedication into our food and literally our soul into everything we do. When you come to the location, you'll leave feeling better than when you came in. That's the plan. It'll basically touch your soul.
And I can attest to that, having sampled at the Broad Street Market and looking forward to eating here today. And I learned, can I tell them a secret? Because I learned it.
Absolutely.
The key to the Jamaican chicken is the slow cooking.
That's right.
Can't have too high a heat, can't try and do it quickly.
That's right.
You've got to do it slowly over the course of the morning. And it's back there right now, sizzling away those juices inside the marinade. It can't be rushed. That's right. It can't be rushed. So it'll be ready for the lunch crowd, and it will be mouth-watering and delicious.
Absolutely.
Well, before we cut the ribbon, I would like to read a proclamation on behalf of the city of Harrisburg. We are truly honored that you have chosen Harrisburg and are thrilled that you're here. And I want to give a little bit of historical perspective to everybody who's watching at home. I'm going to turn slightly to the camera and read this very long. But you've accomplished so much in such a relatively short period of time. So, on today, August 31st, 2015, the city of Harrisburg joins in the celebration of the grand opening of Soul Burrito, located right here at 405 Walnut Street. Whereas Soul Burrito began doing business in a food truck, attending special events in the city of Harrisburg and beyond in 2014, and in early 2015, Soul Burrito added a stand at the Broad Street Market and have now opened a brick and mortar restaurant in the heart of the downtown Harrisburg at the end of summer 25. And whereas this business, Soul Burrito, is family owned and operated, it specializes in Caribbean style burritos, nachos, and of course, the oven-baked mac and cheese. Favorites for this reader include the greedy, made with tender grilled steak and marinated chicken, and of course, the Jamaican sensation, made with marinated chicken and a mild coconut curry sauce. And whereas this new facility has 32 seats indoors and, equally important, a beautiful outdoor courtyard that you can enjoy with 25 seats right around the corner here, right off Walnut Street. And whereas the restaurant focuses solely on local market meat, cheese, and vegetable suppliers right here from central Pennsylvania. The color scheme for the new restaurant, as you can see, is black, white, silver, best described as modern and classy. And Soul Burrito is proud to be a minority and women-owned business in this city, which celebrates the richness and the diversity of all of our people. And its new 2,000 square foot location is destined to become not only a Harrisburg go-to place for lunch, but a destination for the entire region. Congratulations to you both. May you have many years of success right here in the capital city. Tell me about...
Thank you, sir.
Tell us a little bit about this benefit and how you hope to reach out to young women.
Yes, my wife is going to be the founder of Inspire Girl.
Okay.
Okay, it is a, you want to tell a little bit about it?
I used to be a cosmetology educator, so I used to talk to young girls and women, and also being a woman, is to inspire young ladies through education of cosmetology, and us also just being a better person and just inspiring them through my personal actions.
That's wonderful, and they can certainly look to you for that inspiration. And we've got mentorship at the heart of any good business, really. It's what you can give back to the community at the same time. So we are now inside at 405 Walnut Street in the new Soul Burrito. If we pan around, you can see that there's a beautiful space here with lots of seating, an easy walk-up ordering system. I wanted to start by taking a look at the pictures on the wall. There's the food truck, familiar to many, making one of its earliest appearances and stops. And the history of Soul Burrito, which we've discussed, has happened so quickly, is right here on the walls. Here's Chef Obi, back from the kitchen. How's the chicken doing?
Chicken's looking good.
Chicken's good. We'll be checking on that in a second.
Okay.
You designed your own logo,
Absolutely.
which is really nice and exciting and captures the spirit. You can see it.
That's right.
And this space, just so people know where we are. So we're right across from the Capitol Complex. We're right near Strawberry Square. We're very close to the new Gamma Theater, which is opening. We're right here on this corner of Walnut Street. But how did you choose this location?
And I can say the actual location chose us. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we were doing a little hunting to see scouting where we're going to be.
Yeah.
We did at this point. We were thinking about bringing a brick and mortar close to this area.
Right.
And I remember driving by. This is a true story.
Yeah.
And I remember the landlord standing outside.
Oh.
And I just happened to see a sign, and I said, hey guy, how you doing? You know if this place is for rent? And he said, yes, it is. And that's how the relationship started.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's we love those fortuitous coincidences where you're bumping into the landlord on the street.
This is designed by my wife. This is kind of a representation of how we feel. It's lit. It's very in your face, but it's not over the top. So I really like this part. This is the Soul Burrito wall. People take selfies next to the wall, and they post hashtag Soul Burrito showing that they were here. So this is for that wall right here.
Okay, well, if you insist, it's selfie time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Go stand with me. We're going to do it together. All right. And go. Okay, so it's selfie. Are we ready? It seems like it's the type of menu that would have come out of the experience of being in a food truck and really not having the ability to have 362 different things on the menu.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why have you chosen what you've chosen?
Well, we wanted to be able to show our range in our product without going, like you said, over the top and having too much. We do specialize in burritos, but we want to make sure that the burritos are completely different from each other. We take a completely different walk here. We got the downtown. The downtown is a buffalo chicken burrito. A lot of people like the crunch. You put nachos on it. It's a pretty good flavor. For the people who like spicy stuff, we have the south of the border. This is a Caribbean jerk sauce that we use. So people love that. Our most popular burrito, the Jamaican Sensation. People love this burrito. It's fun. It's one of those things where when people really want to take a chance on flavor, they try it and then they're hooked. They love the Jamaican Sensation. You got for the people that this is an admission right here. If you get the greedy, you're admitting that you're greedy. This has steak and chicken on it. It's literally, we literally have to work out just to close this burrito. So this is a big time burrito. It's very popular. People love it. And we got the typical beef burrito, the Big Bird, and we wanted to make sure that we offer the vegetarian burrito to all of our vegans and vegetarians out there. We can make this in the vegan format and or vegetarian format if you add cheese and sour cream to it.
Thank you, sir. All right. Check out the kitchen. So much space in this kitchen.
We have a lot of space in our kitchen. Much bigger than a food truck, that's for sure. What we got here is our marinated chicken. We literally cover this. I learned this from a chef in Philly. Told us about compressing the heat in our chicken. We keep it right above 300. And so we use the foil to keep all the pressure in. You can see all the flavor from the foil. And this is what you're gonna get right here. Nice. This is gonna be tender chicken right here. And this is our base chicken that we utilize in most of our chicken burritos. So this is lightly seasoned. Literally, you get the seasoning from the grill. It's a very seasoned grill. We have an abundant amount of seasonings that we use, but we try to keep it nice and traditional. So this is what we have here. This is a food truck item here. We have so much love for this little roaster here. People are gonna laugh because we can produce a ridiculous amount of mac and cheese out here. And this is about the middle stages of our mac and cheese right here. So I'll go ahead and open that for you.
Oh, it's not done yet.
It's not done yet. It hasn't gelled together yet. But you'll see this mac and cheese will turn out unbelievable. Take it back to the courtyard.
Did you know this was here when you were driving down the street and you saw the...
I did not, but I did go to my friend right here at the cheesesteak spot right here, Philadelphia Cheesesteaks. Good friend of ours who been schooling us on small business and how to do it in Harrisburg. He's been here for 34 years, so we definitely take good advice.
What I like is that the two of you have seen yourselves as partners, and and there's collaboration going on. And just like in any other business, it doesn't have to be competition. The more people we bring out for lunch in Harrisburg, the better it's going to be for everybody.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
You know, the population of Harrisburg doubles during the day. There are more than enough people to come out for lunch. So why not collaborate and try and get as many people as possible? And so this courtyard, this beautiful courtyard, is a shared courtyard.
Yeah, this is a shared courtyard. As you can see, there's an abundant amount of seats here.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a nice, hot Harrisburg day. You come back here, it's about 15 degrees cooler. So, you know, it's got plenty of shade. It's spread out. You almost forget you're gonna have to go back to work. So this is what you have here. It's a great advantage to having a location, a spot in this location here. So it's great here.
There is also the future site of Gamma Theater right there. And there's a massage therapist. Anything else that you could want, you can find. But the main thing is that it's a shared courtyard that everybody can enjoy, and these tables are just a wonderful place to have lunch. I personally like to come here and just sort of escape for a little bit and have lunch on a cool day.
That's right.
We'd like to order a Jamaican Sensation.
Okay.
This could be the perfect burrito.
That's going to be the Jamaican Sensation burrito.
Can't wait to try it. All right. was told when I ordered this burrito that I shouldn't need a fork. I don't know how that's possible given the size of this, and it probably weighs, oh, you know, 3 or 4 pounds. I mean, this is a significant burrito. But they said you won't need a fork if you go all in, and I don't know if I can do that. Certainly not on camera, but I'm going to take a responsible bite of this burrito. And immediately you're hit with the curry in this one.
Yeah.
It's like a good coconut curry wrapped in a burrito wrap with all the toppings that you would want. So good.
Congratulations!